Hi everyone, my name is Aileen Wu and I am an Olympic weightlifting coach. This is my reaction to the 2020 Rogue Invitational Women's Clean and Jerk event. Here we go. Tia-Clair Toomey, 260, here we go. Feet on the bar, hands on bar, look straight ahead, doesn't get tight before she goes, does a great job keeping it tight though. Extends just a touch early, I can tell because she jumped forward just a little bit. Let's see this jerk. Comes forward a little bit on her foot, doesn't get as much drive as she has in the past, but it is 260 versus 255, but does a great job of pushing herself down onto the barbell, receiving it with her arms straight out. Let's watch it slow. So here we go, Tia-Clair Toomey, getting under the barbell, doesn't tighten up before she goes, so like as always, you see a little bit of slack right here. She picks up the barbell, but she does a great job of keeping it close. Weight doesn't shift forward on her toes. It's very much on her midfoot, coming back towards the heel. Back ankle stays the same, arms are straight. The knees come back here a little bit more than I'd like. They're not completely slacked off. There's a little bit of tension though, but just a little bit more than I'd like. Here we go, a little past the knees. Notice here, because there's that gap, that little bit of separation, her hips are coming forward under that barbell here, as opposed to, so here like before we're at about what, 3/4 thigh, and her heels are up because her hips came forward to meet the barbell. So again, what does that mean? It means because she had a little bit of the separation here, as she's going to stand up with the barbell, she wants to close that gap. So you can do that by pushing your lats back, or you can meet the barbell by pulling your hips under, or you could do both. So here she is, there's separation. She brought the hips forward to meet the barbell, and so now she's here and she's already on her toes and her knees are a little bit bent and she has to jump here. Again, what you would like to see in terms of positioning is above the knee, the bar on you. As you go to extend, you have all this leg to travel up, and then from here, look, now I can jump from here. It's the difference between extending from here and extending from here-ish. So here we go. Tia-Clair Toomey jumps that barbell up though. Big shrug, big pull, does a great job on that third pull. Receives the barbell very strong, catches that balance. She's ready for that bar, stands up with it. A little bit of struggle. Also think she favors the right leg as well because she's very strong on the right, and then you see the left push off a little bit. Also interesting that whenever she gets ready for the jerk, she picks up the left leg only. But here we go, getting ready for the jerk. For the dip, so the knees are coming out, weight is midfoot heel, for the most part coming down straight. Coming right there, came forward just a little bit on the toes, just a little bit. So here she goes to extend, straight up for the most part, a little bit forward. It rocks her a little bit. I don't think she got enough drive on that as she would like. I think she short stepped it a little bit, so it's slightly in front of her, and you can tell also because she has to recover with back foot forward to react to the barbell, to keep the barbell over her so that she can receive the jerk. Nice reaction. Horvath, 260, hands on bar, comes under the barbell, doesn't tighten up, but it doesn't rock her. Again, you see the slack off with the knees, but it's a better clean than 265. She stays over the barbell longer. It's much closer to her, and you can see that because it doesn't take her as long to stand up with the barbell because it was more over her on the stand up. So here we go for the jerk. I think, ooh, nice, nice, nice. Nice, and then nice. Let's watch it slow. So Horvath, here we go. Feet on the bar, hands on bar. Doesn't get tight before she goes. Doesn't take the slack out of the bar, and so she gets this little like pop into it, but it doesn't change her back angle. It doesn't really, it pulls her forward actually just a touch, but here we go at above the knee. Decent position, right? Weight about heel, back angle straight, arm straight, but you do see separation between her and the barbell here. Knee slack off a ton right there, you see it too. So you see the knee slack off, you see the knee straight, and you see all that separation between her and that barbell. Here we go though, but now you see her pushing back with her lats, pulling the barbell to her in combination of her pulling her hips under the barbell to meet the barbell, but she's doing both. Here we go into the extension. Notice here, her heels aren't coming up and she's higher on her leg. Her heels aren't coming up and she's higher on her leg than she was previously, and she was here, heels up. So from here, she has more of her foot to drive up into that barbell, and she does a better job with the shrug high pull. It's closer to her. She receives the barbell here, slightly below parallel, very strong on the receive, ready for it, And because it was closer to her, it's easier for her to stand up with it because it's not in front of her. So stand up with the barbell. Let's get ready for the jerk. So here we go. You see the pop. You see her hands come out a little bit for the jerk. Very common to come in narrow for the clean, especially standing up, and then to adjust wide for the jerk. Here we go for the dip. She had to bounce it and catch it twice. Getting set. Elbows come down just a little bit. There you go. Bring them down even more. Get tight. So she starts the dip, knees are coming out, weight is on the heels, weight is on the heels. Right knee doesn't come out as much, but she's straight going down. Here we go. Got a decent amount of depth. Drive straight up. Could have pushed her body down a little further here because as you can see, both her feet are on the ground. Her arms aren't locked out yet. So from here, she catches it because she wasn't pushing herself down on the barbell the whole way and didn't receive it with arms like straight out tight. Here we have the situation where she has to press out and lock her elbows straight, but she did a good job of using her legs like shock absorbers and bending down a little bit more when she realized that was happening. And then again here also reacting to it by standing up with back leg first in order to keep her more stable under the barbell. Nicely done, Laura Horvath. Better clean than the one before. Good reaction to that jerk. Making sure that you react to the barbell by stepping back leg front and then doing this dance waltz to make sure you're stable under the barbell and you get credit for that jerk. Nicely done. Thanks for watching this part of my reaction to the 2020 Rogue Invitational Women's Clean and Jerk event. If you'd like the video, please like and subscribe below. For any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. If you'd like to work with me to improve your Olympic lifting, check me out at www.wulift.com. We got more of this coming for you soon. Thanks guys, have a great day. Doing a dance?